Goeiedag. Good day, fellow South Africans. Let me put a bit more light on the matter. Hopefully that's a bit better. Now, I have to thank one of my commentators here, Son Bonanza. Son. You can always email me too, buddy. But he's put a very interesting link in my comments. And I'll read you what it says. Now, we know that Europe has been invaded by Africans at the moment. Huge number of Africans, millions of Africans are now living illegally in what is called Europe. And the headline of this article, which has just come out, says that the bureaucrat, now remember, this is not a politician, this is not a guy who's been elected by the people of Europe, it's a bureaucrat, a white bureaucrat, who's been nominated to be the next EU chief, seeing that uniting Europe with Africa is a matter of destiny. Now, let's remember whose claws are firmly fixed into Africa right now, and that's China. But I'll read you the bits from the article. Okay. Named as the centre-left's candidate for the next EU Commission President, Frans Timmermans announced that he would crush conservative governments in Europe, insisting that the continent uniting with Africa is a matter of destiny. So, countries like Italy, who are part of the Euro, and Austria, this guy is threatening to crush because they don't want to have illegal immigrants in their country. You can see what's happening here. It's becoming this whole globalization thing where Africa and Europe will now kind of mix up, but the cultures are so different, as you can see when you compare what's going on in South Africa between the white Boers and the Bantu Nguni people. It's like chalk and cheese, they don't mix. Anyway, I'll just keep on reading what it says here. Timmermans, who currently sits as the Commission first Vice President, was nominated to lead the party of Europe's socialists in next May's election by delegates of the EU Parliament grouping's annual Congress in Lisbon on Saturday. Now, what you have to understand with Europe is that it's not a democratic vote. You've got all these stooges who take their seats, but they're all tied up with people like Open Borders and George Soros. So this thing about opening Europe up to Africa and becoming one big, huge area is all about bringing the actual living standards of people in the countries like Sweden, the UK, France, Holland, and so on, down to the level of those in Africa. That's what this is all about. It's not about doing anything for the people. It's all about control and enslaving people. Okay. Packed with references to 1940, Nazi Germany, and never again, he used his speech at the PES Congress to make clear that under his leadership, the European Commission would have zero tolerance for nations which reject any part of the... Okay. This is like the most important statement of all. I'm going to say it again. Packed with references to 1940, Nazi Germany, and never again, this new democratically elected European Union leader has said at the PES Congress to make clear that under his leadership, the European Commission would have zero tolerance for nations which reject any part, let's get that word clear, any nations which reject any part of the globalist progressive agenda, including third world migration. These guys are just... Yeah, okay, I'm a right-winger. I'm sorry, I'm a right-winger. But I don't want people just pouring into my country and just taking over, okay? And this guy is saying if you don't allow them to do that, then we're going to stop you from stopping them coming through. And he goes on to say, democracy revolves around respect for minorities and allowing unfettered and unlimited access to foreign fund and to NGOs with agendas hostile to the will of their populations, stated Timmermans before vowing to oust the popular government of Poland and Hungary, which are anti-illegal immigration. He said, I want to say to our friends from Poland, I want to make a solemn pledge to you today. I will never abandon the Polish people in their struggle for democracy, freedom, and the rule of law. Now, this friggin' arsehole who wants to become a head of the EU, what's he saying about South Africa? The minority, the white population, the minority. No, that's politically inexpedient. No, we're not going to discuss that. We're not going to talk about the genocide. We're just going to open up our borders and let anyone come in. The world is an absolute basket case, ladies and gentlemen. There are a few countries in the world today where logic and common sense still reign, but they're getting smaller and smaller. And probably the most notable of those countries that has logic and common sense is the United States of America. And on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Johannesburg time, I will be talking to Brandy, and we'll be talking about this subject for sure. Okay? This is just crazy. This is just crazy that you have a European Union guy who wants to head up, and he's unelected. Remember, he's unelected. It's like bloody China with President Xi. But he is now saying that it's my way or the highway to all the countries. What happened to democracy? This is no better than South Africa. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on in Europe. Now, I'll put the link down below to my Sunday night live stream. Please subscribe. Please participate. You're able to do that on the side channel. I can tell you it's going to be a very, very interesting discussion with Brandy. And we'll be talking about Alice's book, My Turn, as well. And it's now trending as a bestseller on Amazon. So I'll put the link to that book down below as well. It's a fantastic Christmas gift for family and friends because it actually is a snapshot of what's happening in South Africa right now. Okay, guys, have a great day. When you take the link to my live stream channel, please remember to subscribe because it's a different channel to this one. Okay? Take care.